the reason I support this body club. Now, it all started when Ronaldo made his return to Man United. 2022, the game against Newcastle, where he made his return debut. He scored 2 goals against them, and it was one of the happiest moments for me. During that time, I said to myself, now I'm a Man United fan. From then on, my journey begins. Then I was the most happiest person. So I watched every match when I plays. But things didn't go well as we thought because it didn't go as the United fan expected because he was the one who was carrying United. I mean, at first things were going quite well for United, but after then slowly the things wasn't going well for us. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ole, he was sacked after the 4-1 defeat against Watford. Then on, they hired a coach called Ralph Rangnick. From there, things wasn't going well for us because he was the one who was carrying United. United was trashed by the small club and also by their rival Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City were all beating us, they were trashing us. We were that time. Then during that time, what I would say is that it was difficult to be a United fan because supporting a club which is not being good enough to play against the best a club which is very big. I was very disheartened to see United seem like this. As well as he was the one who was carrying United, scoring 24 goals season, I think like that, scoring 2 hat tricks. Which one against Tottenham at Old Trafford, and yeah, again at Old Trafford against Norwich City, where he scored the beautiful free kick against Norwich City. After that, I think he was also carrying United in the Champions League, scoring last minute goal against Atalanta, I think he also carried United till the round of 16. Yeah, they lost against Atletico Madrid and second Old Trafford. So yeah, and then we all know that Ronaldo play in the Champions League always because he's the one who owns the Champions League. We know that, right? But United didn't finish top 4. That was started. United finished 6th, where United qualified for the Europa League. And we know that he doesn't play in that certain type of competition. He just want to play in the Champions League. So things wasn't going so well for Ronaldo at United. And then as well as he also lost his son during that time, which was very heartbroken to all the Ronaldo fans and for him. And first year at United wasn't easy for him. Then the second season at United, a coach called Eric Ten Hag came. Where Man United hired a big coach called Eric Ten Hag. So in that time, Eric Ten Hag wanted to keep Ronaldo, but things also wasn't going well with Ronaldo as well as with Eric Ten Hag. So Eric Ten Hag lost 2 games in his first as a trainer. First one was he lost against Brighton 2-1, where he benched Ronaldo for the second Ronaldo sometime. As well as second game he lost against Brentford 4-0, which was very very disrespectful and very horrible performance for the club. And then what should I say then next? From that game things was going well for us because it was game against Liverpool, because we know that Liverpool is a strong side. So we know that Liverpool is a strong team, but we managed to win. This was Eric Ten Hag's first win again. Eric Ten Hag's first win in the Premier League, 2-1. Yeah, Ronaldo played after some time, but still then yeah we managed to win 2-1. Rashford and Martial scored. So during and like in my second season as a Man United fan, it was my best season because we were beating. I mean, we were beating all the big teams in the Premier League at Old Trafford. Because during that time we were unbeaten at Old Trafford. We beat City, Liverpool, we beat Arsenal, Tottenham. All the team were just unbeaten during that time. What a performance! But no, things I didn't expect that because Ronaldo officially left Man United after that because he had interview with a man I don't know like he had interview saying that he was beaten by the club. Yeah, it's true. He was beaten by the club. And then after seeing the interview, so Man United decided to terminate his contract. Then Ronaldo left Man United. From then on, I was just thinking of now should I support Man United now because my idol doesn't play here anymore now. Now what should I do? Now that was the main point. So then I just said to myself, it's okay. It doesn't matter now. Now I'll be a true Man United fan and be a diehard fan. From then on, another journey started as a second season as a Man United fan. From then on, Ronaldo signed for Al Nassr, where we knew that he could no longer play in the Champions League. I mean, no, he could no play in the European football. So yeah, that was his decision. From then on, we won our first trophy, beating Newcastle at the final after 6 years. Rashford scores and then Casemiro scored. What a game it was! What a game it was! So it was one of the happiest moments. As well as in our second season, we qualified for the Champions League top four by beating Chelsea 4-0. We finished third. One of the happiest moment for me. And then yeah, I was enjoying second season as Man United fan. I was very happy that time. We were about to win our first trophy, second trophy in the Eric Ten Hag's era, but we lost to Man City during that time in the FA Cup final. Yeah, we managed to score one because we lost by 2-1 against Man City. How should I express? I didn't cry for anyone until then. I cried for United because we lost the final against Man City. Because it was one of the saddest moment for me, to be honest. Because I love the best very much to that time because I just love them more than anyone else. And how it feels to lose the final, as a football fan, as a footballer as well. So I think Bruno Fernandes scored in the penalty. We managed to grab one. And yeah, Ilkay Gundogan scored twice and we lost the final. That was the saddest moment. Now about the third season, it was one of the fucking moments for me because it was one of the moments, one of the saddest moments for me because we weren't playing one of the best games because we were playing trash in the Champions League. We were our first game we played against Bayern, we lost 4-3, and then we keep on losing the game. It wasn't good for us as Man United fan. And then we only managed to grab a win against, I think it was a game against Copenhagen. We won by 1 goal, but it was what to say we lost so many games that we couldn't even qualify for the Champions League for the round 16. And yeah, it was under Ronaldo for making mistake, but I really appreciate him because he's doing his best. But people I think he's a really good goalkeeper, but he makes a mistake that we concede the goal. And then yeah, it was one of the fucking moment for me. And then about Premier League before I get fucked up because we end our unbeaten at Old Trafford by Brighton beat us at Old Trafford 3-1, where our unbeaten was finished. So third season didn't go well. They were fuck up. That was one of the worst I say that. Then on, at least like during that time, we managed to get in the final, FA Cup final. And which team was that? Was Man City. I was again expecting to lose because I don't want to cry again. But yeah, I managed to watch the game because during that time I just want United to win and win because we lost last year and I want revenge during that time. I was mad and then on United would be completely different my boy. Ghana just scored and the rest scored but it was offside and it was the 19-year-old Jaden Obi Manu scores. He won 2-1. I think one of the happiest moments was at least having like a very terrible season, finishing 8th in the Premier League, but at least winning a cup means something. We are taking something from for the next season. I was happy, to be honest. I was one of the happiest guy during that I don't know how to express because I cried in the second season because we had lost the FA Cup final against Man City 2-1. Then on, I think for me, God was great. God was great. Thank you God for that during that time. You won the FA Cup. If you didn't win the FA Cup during that time, you couldn't be in the Europa League. Everything turned well during that time. So yeah, I'm just happy to say that you won the FA Cup. I don't know how to express right now because I'm just happy. After the win against Man City, we got into European Cup. I mean European sport competition. So during that time, United was having a new ownership. It was Sergio, I don't know how to pronounce. Yeah, he came in, and then Eric Ten Hag won his second trophy as a Man United manager. It was FA Cup. So I was happy because at least having a bad season, we take something for into the next season. There it was winning a trophy, so which will gain boost confidence for the players. Then so in the third season of Eric Ten Hag, we were expecting much better season than last season because in the last season, in his second season, it was to be honest. It was to be honest, and then after that, it didn't go well. To be honest, it didn't go well. Performance were dropping, and I was again disheartened to see that like this. And then Eric Ten Hag, he was sacked during the West Ham game. He lost 2-1 against United lost 2-1 against West Ham, and then he was sacked at that time. And then on, miracle came up. We appointed a new manager, Ruben Amorim, during that time. Recently, during that time, he beat Man City in the Champions League 4-1. Victor Gyökeres scoring hat-trick. How strange, right? So he was appointed as a new manager, and then I wasn't expecting such kind of good performance because we know that he came in the mid-season, and it will take time for him players to get adapt in system because he played 3-4-3 system, so it's very different. And then yeah, things didn't go well, to be honest. Again, didn't go well. I was again decided. But what I could say is that under Ruben Amorim, one of my best matches is game against Liverpool 2-2 at Anfield because all the fans, all the haters criticized, they were criticized because they criticized us because we will lose again 7-0, 5-0. Liverpool trash us. Later we'll get again pocket, and then Bruno is that boring and stuff like that. But we proved them wrong again because United is a club where they play very, very both in the small game, but they show certain type of their mentally and character in the big game. We managed a draw. I know it's just a draw, but I'm happy because at least if we can manage a draw, it's good because we are taking something from Amadeo score, and then my boy, Argentine defender Sandro Martinez. What a fucking goal from him. And then one game was against like Man City, 2-1 at the Etihad Stadium, where it was we were having first Manchester Derby win, and then third game would be against Arsenal in the FA Cup, where we knock out Arsenal with a penalty. They were bye Tata, see you. And then one of my favorite moments as a Man United fan during under his era was the Europa League unbeaten game. Like we're just unbeaten in the Europa League. Wow, what a madness game in the Old Trafford, brother. What a madness. 5-4 against Lyon. What a comeback during that time. Just think that 5-4. United were the only team to like scoring 2 goals in 2-3 minutes. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire was the one. Harry Maguire was the one. And I really appreciate Bruno Fernandes. Like he's the one who is showing like different character and like being a leader, and then showing certain type of character during hard time. He was the one who was carrying United. I love him very much, and he's my captain. Sporting simple like Cristiano, it was like different like shy, just the person is right. And then we managed to be in the final, because if we were to win the Europa League, we could be in the Champions League, But certainly we lost the final 1-0. Again, one of the like deciding moment for me. I wanted to cry during that time, but I don't know why. But I'm human as well. I have feelings, and because this club is the only thing I love the most from like all of my heart. We lost the game 1-0 because if Man United could have won that like final, we could be in the Champions League. But at least we can take something from that season. We were already poor in the Premier League. We were losing against small team. We finished 15th in the Premier League, and then it wasn't good. And in the media, social media, it was all about Man United losing like 15, like stuff like that. He just were trolling us like that. But I wanted to cry during that time, but my tears didn't came from my eyes. I was just crying from my heart. And yeah, it's still go there. So now it's a new season. We have certainly signed Matheus Cunha. Is officially confirmed as he's a new Man United player, and then better player. I don't know his name. I just forget. Humo. Now, guys, just tell me what you think about Matheus Cunha and what just wear, and then in the comment below, please tell me rate the United jersey. I hope you see the United jersey. Please rate from 10, whether it's good or not. I would say maybe a 7 or 8, because it's the same, just the difference that black color green. And yeah, that's all for today. I hope you like the video, and if you like it, please subscribe it, and please support my channel. Thank you. Stay safe, guys.
And me dilo support biniatara, guys.
Hit the bell icon to get notified.
Comment section na.
Comment section na tap.
He's growing his gaining confidence, guys.